Hi everybody, happy Monday and welcome to the Shot Clock alongside AZ Central Sports columnist Ken Summers. I am Richard Morin. Now let's start that clock. Now, I think I want to talk about the Arizona Coyotes today, Kent. You had a column that you guys can all read at sports.azcentral.com. You wrote about the Coyotes, and this is a team that I've been covering all season. Tons of injuries, tons of misfortunes to this team, but I'm curious to know what your perspective was and some things that you learned talking to Rick Tocchet, John Chaika during your research for the story.
Well, you've hit on a lot of these themes already this season. I was curious how, in the inordinate amount of injuries, how do they survive? How do they reach this All-Star break within 2 points of a wild card spot? And you get into things like chemistry, and a lot of it, I think, seems to come from Tocchet. Yeah. He told me, he said, basically our attitude is, oh, more bad news, bring it on. That's how the year's gone. And he's really sold some of the guys, they called it from Tucson, some of the lesser role players on, this is your opportunity. It's not just us who are watching you, it's the rest of the league. This is your chance to prove yourself, and it appears they bought in.
So the All-Star game this past weekend, the Coyotes go right from that into a bye week, and a couple of the injuries that the Coyotes are dealing with are season-ending. Nick Schmaltz, who is the center they acquired in that Dylan Strome, Brendan Perlini trade, he's out for the year. Number one goaltender, Antti Raanta, also probably out for the year. But other key injuries, Jason Demers, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, Michael Grabner, Brad Richardson, these are all guys that the Coyotes are kind of expecting, and Christian Dvorak, expecting to get back at some point. So perhaps this All-Star break coupled with this bye week will help get some of those guys back. Coyotes will practice later this week, so we'll kind of find out a little bit more about that. But it's an interesting situation they find themselves in here, 2 points out of a playoff spot with all these injuries. I guess it's going to bear keeping an eye on, right?
Yeah, and Tocchet told me, he says, look, the warning signs, we're not going to get any of these guys back immediately, right. And the schedule has some pitfalls going ahead in the next 6 weeks or so. So he's wondering if they can keep this up.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. You can follow all of our Coyotes coverage at sports.azcentral.com. For Kent, I'm Rick. Have a great day.